Hey guys, just a little update and some backstory to why I am moving to the Philippines. Okay, first with the update. The Philippines has started to open up again. They are only doing Balibayan and I hear 9A visas, and I also think I heard it was SRR visas, which are the retirement visas. But you need a special form for the Balibayan, well, I should say the 9A. If you do the Balibayan, your wife, who has to be a Filipino citizen, or a husband, whichever the case is, or your child has to be with you. And the SRR visa, you need that special form. They're still unclear about it. I'm hearing a couple different stories from fellow vloggers, and I'm not 100% sure. But now on to what I really decided to make this video about. A little bit about my backstory. I am a US citizen. I've been with my wife for 15 years, somewhere around there. And my intention was to bring her and the girls here. But, as it just gradually went on, how do I put this nicely so people don't misconstrue what I'm trying to say? It's not that I don't love this country. I'm tired of what's going on with this country. I'm tired on how it's becoming a law and order, not a law and order, a non-law and order country, where basically anything a cop does is wrong, how people have no respect for elderly, authorities. Shoot. They don't even have respect for themselves, a lot of the people in today's society. So I decided probably before I went there in 2018 and married her, that I wanted to move there and stay. And this is before I discovered all these vloggers that are vlogging in the Philippines. I had a friend that lived in Thailand, and to be honest, it was a toss-up between the Philippines and Thailand. I was close enough to the Philippines so I can go visit, at the time, which was my girlfriend and my girls there. And I also had an opportunity of having a job in Thailand with pretty much, if I had asked my friend, I could have got a job for his company. So, God, excuse me, it was a toss-up between the two. So in 2018, I decided to and I went to the Philippines for a little over a month. I want to say a month and a week to, visit there. But, it turned out to be a instant falling in love with the Philippines, the culture, the people, the weather, the food, I love Philippine food. You know, I'm not like all these other vloggers that talk that the Philippine food is not the greatest. I love it. I don't know if it's because my wife is a great cook or what, but I love Philippine food. You know, little side note to that, I go to Philippine restaurants here and buy Philippine food. Just to be honest, last night I went and I bought crispy pata and had that for dinner, and I bought chicken adobo, which I actually took for lunch today at work. So, God, excuse me. It is not that I am faking that I love the food, and yes, I even like bolot. You know, I am willing to try foods, and I tried it and I like it. So it is what I like. So, but I, like I said, I fell in love with the culture, the weather, the people, the respect. You know, I've always been a respectful person. I don't know why I just can't stop yawning right now. With elderly people, I've always been respectful, and that, you know, as I was saying before, there is no more respect in this country, really. And I love the respect that you get from the young kids to adults there. You know, they do what they call blessing, is, you know, they take your hand and they touch their forehead to it. They take your hand and basically touch your forehead. They touch your forehead, like, you know, like that. That's like a blessing to, you know, for them. Shit, excuse me. You know, everyone with po, sir, ma'am. Um, you know, with me, everybody, you know, I've always been respectful to people. So, you know, I kind of have gotten tired to how everyone here is not doing that anymore. There used to be a big respect for adults in this country. You were younger, you respected your elder. No more. And I do like that about the Philippines. Plus, I like the cost of living in the Philippines, you know, compared to here. You know, you've heard everyone, they've done budgets and stuff. I've done that as well. I think I did a little brief budget of, excuse me, what my I give to my wife and what it comes out to per month to pay the bills. And then you also have the the non-essentials and stuff. You know, like the jeans I'm wearing. I think I paid, I want to say I paid 300 pesos for them. Yes, that sounds a lot. No, it's not. That was like $6. And I did not buy them from a, oh, let me see if I remember right, Uke Uke store, which is a used clothing store, which a lot of Filipinos buy from. No, I bought this in a major store there, department store. And it was like $6 US. That's a key. The electric, yes, it's high over there because everybody is running ACs. running fans. It's fine. Because over here, during the summer, you turn the AC on, you turn the fans on, your bill goes up. The only big difference between there, you're running an air conditioner or a fan pretty much all year, and you're not catching the discount in time over here. But you don't get that big of a discount here in winter because you're paying for the electric to run your gas or oil burners. So depending on how high you keep the heat in the winter, your bill's still up there. Cell phone is nothing. Buy a load. You know, I think my wife buys, I don't remember, I think it's like a couple bucks for X amount of minutes for the load. And I'm hearing a lot of these places will give you deals with cell phones where you could have a monthly recurring plan. You're not paying, for example, my cell phone is over $100 here. It's not even close over there. So, you know, there are pitfalls on both sides. But this is just stuff, my backstory of why I want to be there. And also, you know, being here, I was getting a little tired of, you know, working and not saving. You know, you work, but you can't save here. You know, if you are the few and lucky that can, God bless you. But probably 80% of the people in the United States today work paycheck to paycheck and get no savings. So I was starting to get tired of that. So I started downsizing stuff here. Like I said again, it's just a backstory of me. Why I want to be in the Philippines. I started downsizing. You know, I'm not like these guys around here that have the new cars, you know, that are paying a $400 car payment and, you know, this high insurance. I have old vehicles that I use. You know, I have no car payment. My insurance is cheaper than anybody because I don't have to have liability on it and collision. I'm sorry, I have to have liability. I don't have to have collision on it. Which is a big portion of an insurance bill here. I also been cutting out on eating out. Yes, I do eat out, you know, time and time, but I don't eat out like I used to. Which, you know, I think I had mentioned in a previous video. You buy food here for lunch, you're between $10 and $15. 5 days a week. You know, you're about $75 a week in food for that. Then, you know, if you're one of these people that eat out, you know, 4 or 5 times a week dinner, you're, we'll say a minimum of $23-25. So you're at about $125 additional. So you're at $200 right there. I eliminated all that. I still pay for my coffee, yes. Very expensive, but you know, what are you gonna do? That's one of my big vices is coffee. But yeah, these are like little things that, I'm looking at. The cost of the living here is so outrageous. For what? You have nothing here. I hate to put it that way, but you buy a house and it could be the tiniest little friggin' house here, and you're paying, wow, 400,000. Especially in the New York metropolitan area, in the California metropolitan area, you're paying like $400 for a cheap house. The house I bought in the Philippines, which I did a video on, that we bought a house. Yes, it sounds like a lot. It was over $1 million. Well, no, over 1,000,000 pesos. Comes out to like $30,000. I don't know about you guys, but I can come up with 30 grand with no problems for it. So I'm enjoying that, and my monthly payment is like, I think it's 10,000 pesos a month, which is roughly 200 and change right now, because the dollar is, only like 48 pesos. But, like I said, these are backstories. I own a house there. Yay, I own a house. Awesome. I love it. That's the key thing. There with my wife and kids. I love it there with my wife and kids. So, yes, that is great. So, I like that. It's awesome. And, I think, a lot of people should think in about it. Yes, don't get me wrong. I cannot own land in the Philippines. If I wanted to, I could buy a condo, because I don't own the land. But I can also rent a beautiful house, a nice house. And depending on how you want to live and where you want to live, you could be talking. Okay, my oldest daughter, I believe she rented a 1-bedroom. She's paying, I want to say, 5,000 pesos a month. To you or me here in America, tops, that would be $150. I don't know about you. If I was there by myself, I don't need more than 1 bedroom. So, that's fine. But yeah, you can spend 20,000 for a beautiful 2-bedroom, dirty kitchen, regular kitchen, nice sized living room, CR bathroom, dual garage, as they call it, which me or you would call as a driveway. But yeah, there is a lot of things you can get for the dollar there more than here. So yeah, this is like the backstory of why I want to be there. I fell in love with the place. It's beautiful. All the cost of living is you know what? The heck with 3 times cheaper. Probably 5 times cheaper than living here. Yes, when I go there, I am not 65. I cannot collect Social Security. But I will figure a way to work still. I've looked at teaching online. I could probably even maybe talk to my boss if I had really had to about doing what I'm doing now there. Because what I'm doing now is all computerized. So, yes, there's ways around it. Especially thanks to COVID, people can work online now from home. So, these are just some of the reasons why I like the Philippines. So, I just wanted to throw this little video out because I haven't put one up in a little bit. So, just let me know what you guys think. If you want to know more about my background and stuff, please leave it in the comments. And I'll shoot another video. Tell me what you guys want to see. Let me know. But please remember, hit the thumbs up. It helps the rhythms for YouTube. It'll help me out. Hit the subscribe button. Share me with your friends. Hit the little bell for notifications. Check out my Instagram because I will put a little nugget up of the video just saying, hey, check me out on YouTube to hear what's going on about my backstory and stuff. So, stuff like that. But remember, be safe. Peace to everybody. Remember, thumbs up for the likes. Little bell for notifications when I go put a new video up. Hit the subscribe button and share me. And until I see you guys again, peace out.